Ladies and gentlemen, I'm by the name of Chirizi Clarita and I'm the HOD of the Department of Law. We are honored today to receive a guest from the Supreme Court. She's going to delegate to us how customary law has an impact on the written law. And then we are to be attentive, and anyone with a question will have to ask her and she will explain it and elaborate it to us. So what I'm asking from you people is your maximum attention. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sylvie Ingabire. I'm coming from Supreme Court in Rwanda. So I'm going to discuss what about the impact of customary law in Rwanda or in modern written laws. The introduction, Rwanda customary law in modern written law. The customary law at the first refers to the form of laws that is developed and practiced within specific, practiced by the community within specific community or society. It is often based on customs and traditional and practice that have been followed and accepted by the community as long as period of time. So, in Rwanda, in a country known as rich culture, heritage, and unique system, has a long history of customary laws that have significant influence on the development of modern written laws. So, the impact of Rwanda customary law on modern legal system is profound that can be observed in various aspects of the legal framework, including hearing, inheritance, judgment, verdict, objection, witness, sanction, and sentences. Influence of customary law of legal proceeding in Rwanda, customary law, play crucial role shaping legal proceeding, particularly in matters related to family and inheritance and dispute resolution. Here there is an influence customary law on legal proceeding. In Rwanda, customary law, a crucial law in shaping legal proceeding, particularly in matters related by family law, inheritance and dispute resolution. The traditional practice of community based dispute resolution mechanisms such as judge courts have influenced the way of hearing are conducted in modern legal settings. So, the concept of deeply rooted in Rwandan culture and continue to influence the judicial process. Impact of Rwandan customary law on modern written law. On one area, Rwandan customary law have significant impact in the realm of inheritance. Traditionally, inheritance right and governed by customary practice that favor male heirs over female heirs. However, within evolution or modern written law, there have been efforts to promote gender equality and rights. The interplay between traditional and custom and contemporary economics lead to become aimed to ensuring distribution and assets among all families members. In fact, a dispute arises the rural Rwandan community regarding to inheritance of land and property after the death of family patriarch. The deceased did not live without in family. So, under Rwanda customary laws, the distribution of assets is governed by traditional practice, taking into account of factors such as gender and age and family relationship. Role of customary law in judgment. So, customary law also influence in judgment rendered by the courts. And interpreting statutes, applying legal provision to specific cases. For instance, concept of such as restorative justice and reconciliation are central to Rwanda customary practice and have been found their way into modern judicial decision and promoting harmony and hearing within community. And addressing murder cases. In case of murder cases, the interaction between customary laws and the modern legal framework is particularly complex. While traditional practice may emphasize the institution of compensation that formal justice victims' families, statutory law prescribes specific penalty for perpetrators' homicide. Balancing this divergent approach requires an announced understanding of both systems to ensure that the justice is resolved within respecting culture or norms. Dealing with objection and prayer. Talk about the objection, dealing with objection and prayer within it's when it comes to objection led during legal proceedings or prayer entered by defendant, the influence of customary laws can be resolved. Traditional methods of negotiation and mediation often inform the approach that taken by the court when addressing objection bears from parties involved in a case. The law of witness and verdict. Witness testimony holding significant weight in both customary and modern legal system in Rwanda. The credibility of witness and the accounts can sway judgment and verdict rendered by the courts. So customary practice places importance on oral testimony and communal validation of facts. Within continuous shape how witnesses are evaluated in contemporary legal setting, provision, but also cultural values embedded in the Rwandan society. In the conclusion, harmonizing traditional within modernity, the impact of Rwandan customary law on modern legal evaluation within country. By recognizing the significance of traditional customs while embracing progressive reform, Rwanda has been able to create a legal framework that reflects its cultural heritage while upholding a principle of justice, equity, and human rights. Rwanda's legal system has undergone significant change over years. The transition from a society civil law system to a mixed system that incorporates elements of civil law. So, common law and traditional customary laws. The impact of Rwandan customary laws on modern written laws is profound and normative. Rwandan customary laws on modern written laws is profound by multifaceted. First one, the influence on the legal system evolution. As we know, Rwandan customary law rooted in countries, culture, tradition, and practice have been played a crucial role in shaping the evolution of modern legal system. This customary law reflects to the various norms, beliefs, Rwandan society, and have been influenced to the development of written laws to alter within local custom and practices. So the second one is introduction to the INTO framework. Customary law have been implemented in the Rwanda legal system framework to ensure that the traditional practices are recognized and respected within the formal legal system. This recognition acknowledges the importance of customary norms is observing despite promoting social cohesion and upholding community values. So the third one is complementarity within written laws. The interaction between Rwanda customary laws and modern written laws has created a system where both sources of Rwanda complement each other, while Rwandan written law provides a formal legal structure and regulatory framework. Customary laws offer insight into community-based on conflict resolution mechanism and the cultural heritage of preservation. So the fourth one is application of legal practice. In a practice, Rwandan judge and legal practices often consider law and alongside the statutory provision when adjudicating case. The approach a provision where architecting case approach they allow for a more holistic understanding of legal issues and enable courts to apply a blend of formal, some legislation, and traditional norms to deliver fair and equitable judgment. The preservation of cultural identity by recognizing the significance of customary law in the legal system, Rwanda has taken a step of preserve its cultural identity and heritage by upholding traditional practice within the framework of modern written law, help maintain social harmony and respectively indigenous norms. By the conclusion, Rwanda customary law has a significant impact on modern written law by influencing legal system evaluation, integrating into legal framework, complementing statutory provision, guiding legal practice, and preserving cultural identity. So guys, this is my end. If there is any question, someone allowed to ask.
What challenge arise of resistance in customary law and modern legal system in Rwanda?
My name is Irandewa Joseph from Law Department. I would like to ask you one question, which is, what impact does customary law have on land ownership and inheritance practices in Rwanda? Thank you.
My name is Simbilaisa in Level 1, School of Law. My question states that how does the customary law contribute to preserving Rwandan culture, heritage, and identity?
I am Pierre Quest, student in S, Faculty of Law. The question is, in what way does the customary law intersect with formal legal system in Rwanda? Thank you.
My name is Ophelia. My question says, how does customary law influence the resolution of conflicts in Rwanda?
By the name of Quiz Barke. By according to what you have said, I would like to ask this question. What is the law of customary law on Rwanda's legal system?
Comment at the librarians of Treaty and Inquiry and legal law at industry in level 1. And I got one question. It said that how does the recognition of customary law impact the gender equality in Rwanda?
So thank you. I'm going to answer Mrs. Josiane, who was asking how does the recognition of customary law impact gender inequality of Rwanda? So the answer is recognition of customary law can be sometimes process challenge to the gender and equality in Rwanda. And as a certain traditional practice may discriminate against a woman regarding to inheritance rights or material issues. Efforts are being made in the harmonize and customary norms within constitutional principle of gender equality. Thank you. So the question number 2 from Mrs. Loisa, how does customary law contribute to the preserve of cultural identity and heritage? So, by recognizing the significance of customary law in the legal system, Rwanda has taken steps to preserve its cultural identity and heritage, upholding traditional practice within the framework and modernly written. Is what challenge arises from the coexistence customary law and modernly legal system in Rwanda? So the answer is the challenge arises the coexistence of customary law in modern legal system in Rwanda due to the potential conflict between traditional practice and contemporary laws. So balancing these two systems require careful consideration and ensure justice equity and respect of human rights. Thank you. For the fourth question, Mr. Quest was asking in what way does customary law intersect with formal legal system in Rwanda? So the customary law intersect with formal legal system in Rwanda through the mechanisms such as community courts and the mediation process. The government recognized the importance of integrating customary practice into the formal legal system framework into the insecure and access justice for all citizens.
Once again get this honor of saying how we are glad that we received a person from the Supreme Court. And as we learned today that the customary law plays a significant role in the Rwandan legal system, especially in matters related to family inheritance and land rights, and all that deeply rooted in Rwandan culture and tradition, providing a framework for solving disputes and governing social relationships. I'm glad that you all came. I'm glad that you all heard what. I hope that the message was delivered to you all. You saw how customary law has an impact on the written laws of Rwandan legal system, and I'm glad that you all attended this section, and I will be more delighted when I see how you pass when you study customary law. So thank you once again, and thank you Mrs. Ingabire Sylvie from the Supreme Court. Thank you. This is the end of the session.